Hey, I heard you guys been looking for me. I'm here. How are you guys? So today we're going to be talking about push or get pushed. There's some things that I'm about to do in this season that are amazingly uncomfortable for me, but if you don't push, you're not going to make it to the next level. So you have a choice. You can either push or get pushed, or you can either be the buyer or the seller. You can either be the victim or the victor, and you have to choose. Hey, Anna Morgan, got your message. Thank you, girl. Good looking out. I already applied for the beta. Thank you. Hey, Kanika. Hey, Olivia. Thank you for your help today. Hey, LaDon. Hey, Mina. Hey, Social Attraction. Delightful Dessert. Hey, Rainy. Hey, LV. Hey, guys. I hope you got an opportunity. Hey, in our image. Hey, Tanya. Oh, I hate to hear that. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Emily. Hey, Kiara. Hey, Elfrida. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Brown Sugar. Hey, Marcus. Hey, brother. How are you? Hey, Naquana. Me and you going to have to talk about Darius, Naquana. Hey, Kinikana. Hey, guys. Hey, Marva. I miss you too, Marcus. Hey, Sonia. So, hey, Charmaine. Hey, Love and Life. Hey, Hannah. So, let me tell y'all something. So, the amazing thing, hey, Kasha K, hey, Sidonia, good for you, Tanya. You have to take control. Hey, Iridata, hey, Carla, hey, Carolyn, hey, Muriel, hey, everyone's. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Brown Sugar. You guys are coming in, killing it. So, listen to, girl, you better, Valena, you better. If y'all didn't see the video last night where I gave you like 1,000 ways to change your revenue, you need to go back and watch it. It absolutely crushed Periscope. It was over 6,000 views. It absolutely crushed Facebook. It was over 2,500 live views, and it's already up to over 3,000 views. It was the bomb. I couldn't even take it down. I said I was going to do no replay. I couldn't even do y'all like that. Because I said as many families as I can bless with this information. That's my mission. That's my mission. And that's one of the reasons that we went ahead and did it live. Oh, Rochelle, crushed. You want some holiday marketing ideas? Go watch that video. You want some ideas to save money for the holidays? Go watch that video. Girl, let me tell you, that's what I'm talking about today. Hey, Shaquilla. Hey, Clarissa. That's what I'm talking about today. Hey, Miss Lovely. I am talking about, you know what she just said? Hey, Sean. She just said, if Neiman Marcus can sell the container that the collard greens come in for $90, can I sell the collard greens? Hello? She added stuff to her eBay store. Come on now. Hey, Jessica. Guys, if you haven't shared this scope, and most of y'all did, hey, Credit Expert. Thank you, Shantae. If you haven't shared this scope, and most of you guys did, please share this scope. That's what we're talking about today. Hey, the blessed one. We're talking about no limits. Can you type that in? I had so many people. I taught y'all how to build a funnel the other day, Hannah. Go back and look. Go back and look on my videos. Hey, Video Reader. Somebody type in no limits. Hey, Crystal. No limits. That's what I'm talking about. Taking the brakes off God. Like my brother Marcus say, letting him work miracles, signs, and wonders in your life. If there are limits in your life, hey, Wifey Do Love, they are self-imposed. You don't have to go back that far, Miss Nicole. It's called 30 Ways to Make Money for the Holidays. It's that simple. Hey, Emily. Hey, Fearless Coach. No limits. I'm about to do some stuff in this season that's amazingly uncomfortable for me. Hey, Crystal. It's amazingly outside of my comfort zone. I will let you guys in on a secret. Hey, Nights Wasted. Hey, Tanya. I say it every day. Abundance is your birthright. But let me let y'all in on another secret. I hate makeup. I hate cameras. I hate clothes. I hate the rigmarole. But for where I'm going, it is necessary. Hey, Tina. I'm going to repeat that. I hate the makeup. I can't stand it. Can't stand the clothes, the wardrobe changes, the fussy fuss, the this and that. I can't stand it. But for where I'm going, I must do some stuff. Somebody type in must. I must do some things that are not comfortable for me. I must do some things that are not comfortable for me. And you must do some things that are not comfortable for you. If you want to move to the next level, this is push or get pushed season. My sessions are hour minimum. Well, my sessions are $1,000 minimum. I don't have 30 minutes. This is push or get pushed season. This is the season. And I told y'all last night, if you didn't see that video on 30 ways to make money for the holidays, you'll quit crying broke. If you go watch that video, you'll quit opening your lying mouth saying you can't afford. This is the season where you're either going to buy or you're either going to sell. You can't do both. This is the season where you're either going to be in the stores buying or you're going to be at home creating stuff for other people to buy. You've got to make a choice. You've got to make a decision. You cannot be both. You can't do both. Even the word says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I choose to be the seller. I have bought their stuff for years. I don't need any more and I don't want any more. Thank you, Rita. I don't need any more and I don't want any more. So I choose to change teams. And I choose to land on the side of team commerce. And if that's something you want to do and you want me to show you how to create products and services and show you how to put them out on the market, you need to go to bit.ly/mymoneyscope and sign up. Hey, AutoVis, hey, Emerald. You need to change teams. Right, Maggie? You can't be both. Hey, Cheryl, you can't be both. You're either going to be a consumer. Oh, thank you, Sagar. Thank you. Hey, Yolanda. Or a producer. If we would just leverage our buying power, and when I say our, I'm talking about women. They said that if buying power were a gender, it would be a woman. Hey, Ebony Angel. And what I mean by that is that we, thank you, Yolanda, thank you, Maz, thank you, Emerald, is that we control the purchases that are being made. Hey, sis. But what we don't control is the money. And we need to start controlling the money. We control the decisions. We control the men that have the money, but we don't control the money, and we got to stop. We've got to stop playing the victim. We've got to stop playing the victim because you can't be a victim and a victor at the same time. Stop. Woe is me. Stop it. Stop complaining about what's going on in your life because either you're in control of it, you've invited it in some shape, form, or fashion. Hey, Chic Persuasion. Or you're tolerating it. We don't have to. It was a compliment. You like my hair? Oh, okay. Hey, let's flip away. We don't have to tolerate. No, I'm not complaining about people that complain. I'm letting people know that you don't have to tolerate the stuff that you don't like in your life. But if you're going to tolerate it, hey, Janine. Hey, Danielle. If you're going to tolerate it, then don't complain about it. And definitely don't complain about your pockets being broke, because I can sit here and show you how to make money up on money up on money up on money. So we've got to stop complaining. I'm just saying. Broke is a choice. Hey, talent attorney, and you've got to choose correctly. You win or lose in this game. So let me give you some things that you need to do so you can get, hey, Pastor Tommy. So, and Kenyatta, know the class is not tonight, baby. Go to bit.ly/mymoneyscope. The class starts Thursday at 8 p.m. Let me give you some things so you can walk away with some actions. That's right, Gail. You don't get what you want out of life. You get what you tolerate. If you tolerate people not paying you, that's what you get. If you tolerate not having knowledge to make money, that's what you get. If you tolerate not having the knowledge or the courage or the energy to get out there and do what you need to do, that's what you get. Your life. Somebody's type in my life. Hey, Beverly. Somebody type in my life. Your life is 100% your making. Hey, Mr. Felix. Your life is 100% your making. Nobody else's. God can only do for you what you're willing to move your feet towards. And if you want to sit up and be broke because you scared to charge folks while other folks is buying Bentleys and Hummers and Bugattis off the work you done, shame on you. If you feel so sorry for everybody that you want to go out into the world and save everybody, not realizing that I don't care what your situation is in life, there is no one that is beyond a second chance. They have to choose a second chance. I was watching, thank you, Christy Love. I was watching Wendy Williams, not watching it. That's right, DJ Remix. People got to take responsibility for themselves. Bad things happen to everybody. Thank you, Miss Patasua. Hey, Star Cruiser. I'm going to give you an example. I was walking through my bedroom getting dressed, and I heard Wendy Williams start to talk about, she was introducing her next guest. And she's talked about how he started his business with $150, turned it into millions of dollars. Fool, she was talking about Tommy Hilfiger. Thank you, Aubrey. And I never knew that Tommy Hilfiger started at zero.com. Thank you, MacBill. Hey, G. Siobhan. Tommy Hilfiger, look the story up. Started at $0.com. And so you can come up with whatever reason you feel like is plausible for you not getting to the next level. But the next level is there and the next level is waiting on you. But let me give you some things that you got to do to get to the next level. Number one, you've got to do something different. What got you here won't get you to the next level. I'm going to repeat that. We as any people, DJ Remix. What got you here will not get you to the next level. You better surround yourself by people. Watch these promo videos, Kiara. Oh, I'm about to kill it. Watch these promo videos I start coming out with. Watch these Facebook ads I start running. Y'all gonna get tired of seeing me. I hate the camera. I hate makeup. I hate the clothes. But what got me here will not get me to the next level. And so I'm willing to do something different. I am willing to invest at a different level. I am willing to learn at a different level. I am willing to work at a different level in order for me to move to a different level. And if anybody tells you, I saw my sister CC come in. Hey, Ask Marilyn. Hey, CC. If anybody tells you that you're not able to physically move yourself to a new level, they're lying. That, let me tell you, as long as you believe that God is going to move you, you can move to the next level off of sheer mental and physical energy. If you refuse to lose, you will win. So number one, you got to do something different. If you're hanging with the wrong folks, You need to hang with some different people. If you're learning the wrong things, you need to learn some different stuff. If you're lined up on the wrong line, you need to get lined up on the right line. But I tell you one thing certain and two things sure. What got you here will not get you there. Somebody type in push. You must do something different. You must do something different. Number 2 is just what you typing in right now. I refuse to lose. I refuse. I refuse. It's some things that now that I know I have a choice. See, I showed y'all last night. You've got a choice. I showed you last night that broke is a choice. You've got a choice. And so every morning when you wake up, you should say to yourself, I refuse to lose. I refuse to be broke. I refuse to work a job I don't like. I refuse to be in a relationship I can't stand. I am going to push. I refuse to lose. Push means pray until something happens. But I say pray and push. I'm going to push because I refuse to go back to the plantation. I refuse to sit around here with no money when everybody else getting money in the holiday season. If you didn't see that video I did last night on 30 plus ways to get money, you better go back and watch it. Because if you're broke today, it's a choice. Because I sit and taught for almost 2 hours last night. Somebody say, I agree. If you was there, say, I agree. I sat and taught for free for 2 hours on how you can go and render money out of the world. My cousin Sonia was so tired. She was about to fall asleep, but she was there. It was people that was broke that did not even sit through that whole video. What's wrong with y'all, folks? What's wrong with y'all? I did it on Periscope. I did it on Facebook Live. I did it on Zoom. It's people that's broke today that refuse to sit through that whole video. And I said, what a shame. Fearless Coach said, I watched and I've had so many inboxes from people who said they're making money already. I done had messages. Elfrida said she had people message her and say thanks for the invite. No, I don't even think it's that you don't want to do the work, because I really feel like, and this is in my heart of hearts, I really feel like a lot of you don't think you're qualified, but you are. So number 1, I refuse to be broke. What say you? Somebody type in, I refuse. Even if you said it already. I refuse to let Mercedes-Benz have all the money. Somebody type in, I refuse. I refuse to let these billion-dollar corporations, you better say it, baby girl. I refuse to be broke. I refuse to allow these billion-dollar corporations to continue to get money while me and my family sit here and struggle to rub 2 nickels together. I refuse to waste the gifts and the greatness that God gave me. I refuse. I refuse to spend another day without the abundance that is my birthright. I refuse. So number 1, you got to do something different. Number 2, you got to refuse. You can't take no for an answer. Number 3, you got to refuse to be broke. Number 4, somebody type in number 4. Number 4 is going to hit y'all like a cinder block. Number 4 is going to hit you in the head like a cinder block. You might be mad at me. You might leave this scope, but you'll be back. I'm going to tell you like, what's called Mr. Toad. Hey, Powerhouse Cassandra. Like Mr. Toad whooping when she left the plantation. When she left, and he talking about, who you? You don't nobody want you. He said, you'll be back. You'll be back. So you might get mad and leave today, but you'll be back. Stop playing small. Stop playing small. It's to take over. And I'm not playing. And that's not an insult to you. Me saying I'm finna take over has nothing to do with you. Me saying I'm finna go hard or go home has nothing to do with you. Me saying I'm finna use every bit of everything that God gave me and I'm going to the finish line and then I'm going to keep going. Stop playing small. Scared is playing small. Procrastination is playing small. Perfection is playing small. Yeah, that's what Mr. said to Celie. You'll be back. What? Who are you serving? If the Most High God said that I made you in my image, you're not serving him by playing small. Who you serving? Who you serving? Your friend who don't want you to look better than her. Wrong friend, sister. Who you serving? Who you serving? Your family that say you ain't gonna be nobody. Baby, wrong family, baby. I serve a big God and I ain't got no choice but to play big. I serve a God that sits high and looks low. I serve a God that said he had plans for me before I even got here. I serve a God that loves me so much. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. He did not save me to play small, and he did not save you to play small either. He saved me so I could save somebody. He saved me so that I could pull somebody else out. He didn't save Harriet just to save Harriet. He saved Harriet so she could go back. What did he save you for? And are you doing what he saved you for? Or are you somewhere scared? Somewhere in the corner hiding with your gifts and talents? Somewhere talking about, I don't know if people gonna like me. I don't want to get on Periscope because people might say something. I don't want to post on Facebook too many times because somebody might say I'm posting too much. I'm sick of it. If you don't want what he gave you, give it to me. If you don't want the mission that he saved you for, if you don't want the greatness that he saved you for, if you don't want the next level that he saved you for, if you don't want the abundance that he saved you for, give it to me. I'll take it. If it means I gotta sit up all night to work on it, give it to me. I'll take it. You don't want it? You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. Give it to me. Because I know anything came out of his hands is good. I hope I'm helping somebody. He didn't give anybody a broke aptitude. Hello? He didn't give anybody a broke aptitude. You adopted this spirit of broke out here in the world. You didn't get that from my daddy. You did not get that from my daddy. He ain't give it to you. You got that foolishness out here in the world somewhere. Yeah, you got to disconnect from the people that tell you you never will when God already told you you will. Hold on, I'm going to repeat that for the cheap seats. Like my sister Dea say, push. I'm going to repeat that for the cheap seats. When people tell you you will never have, I don't care who they are, it is time to disconnect because you can't tell me what I won't have and what I can't have if my daddy already told me what's mine. I'm going to just let that sink in like icing on a cake. You can't tell me that I can't be a billionaire if my daddy already said. You can't tell me that I can't have buildings with my name on them when my daddy already said. You can't tell. You got to stop letting folks tell you crazy stuff. when your daddy already said. Come on now. You can't let folks call you homeless when your father already said you own investment property all over the nation. You can't let folks call you broke when your father said he got cattle on 100 hills. You cannot let folks give you a name that your daddy, who loved you so much that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believed in him would not perish, but would have everlasting life. You can't let them folks tell you something other than what your daddy said. Anything else is ridiculous. Number one, you got to do something different. Number two, you can't take no for an answer. Number three, you got to refuse to play broke. Number four, you got to stop playing small. Number five. I don't know if y'all ready for number five. I'm going to see some fives. Then let me know. There you go, Cassandra. Let me know if you're ready for number five. There you go, dear. There you go, Kira. There you go, Brown Sugar. Okay, Olivia. Okay. Y'all might be ready for number five. One more cinder block. One more. Can I just throw one more? I'm going to throw one more and I'm going to go take a nap, bougie bracelets. I'm going to get off y'all this afternoon and let y'all think. Thank you, Fancy Berries. One more. Can you believe in yourself? Can you believe in you? You believe in God. You believe in your girlfriend. You believe in your kids. You believe in your man even when he don't come home like he's supposed to. You believe in the people at the church. You believe in your coworkers. You believe in everybody around you. You got pom-poms for everybody around you. You see the greatest in everybody around you. You got a cheerleader skirt on for all of the people around you. You're rooting for all the people around you. But when it comes to yourself, you won't invest a thin dime in your own next level. Somebody say, ouch. Yeah, I threw it. Yeah, I threw it. I sure did throw it. Somebody say, ouch. I know I hit a bunch of folks with that one, baby. I know I hit a bunch of folks. I had to learn that without an investment in myself, there is no long-term investment in anybody else. The first investment comes into me. If I can't invest in myself and my next level and my business and my personal development and my mindset shift, then anything I do for anybody else will not be long-term. Y'all won't invest. I don't even want to ask how many of you don't have a coach. I don't want to ask how many of you haven't been to a business class this year. I don't even want to ask how many of you have never. There go my baby Chandra Bozier Holden. Hey, boo, how are you? Listen to me. I don't even want to ask how many of you are out there trying to figure out life, trying to figure out business for yourself. If it was something for your children, you do it. If it was something for your man, you do it. If it was something for your mama, you do it. Oh, but when it comes to you, I'm going to beg to differ on that one, Rose, because you on my scope. I'm going to say I'm the best coach in the nation because you on my scope. Can anybody agree with me? See, this is the power of belief. I'm going to say that since you're on my scope, I am the best coach in the nation. I'm going to claim that one. Anybody want to claim that one with me? Just let the people say amen. Let the people say amen. I'm just saying. And that's belief. And here's the thing, though. I don't have to prove my greatness to nobody but myself. And let the people say amen. In the universe, Deborah, thank you, boo. I received that. I don't have to prove my greatness to anybody but myself. You can say you the greatest. She can say she the greatest. This person can say they the greatest. That person can say they the greatest. Me saying that I'm the greatest has absolutely no bearing on anybody else saying they the greatest. I know I do the work. And I know some of you do the work as well. Somebody type in, I know. I know Van is the greatest technology person. That doesn't preclude somebody else from being the greatest. I know B. Angelise can be the greatest makeup person. That doesn't preclude somebody else. I know this Sonia is the greatest jeweler instructor. That doesn't mean that somebody else is not the greatest. I know that somebody was asking me about setting up email funnels. Baby, that's Kiara all day, fix your crown. I know she's the greatest at setting up email sequences, but guess what? That doesn't stop anybody else from being the greatest. See, we've got to just re-quantify how we look at stuff. When it's all said and done, what do you think about you? See, what I know about me is that it's not just smoke and mirrors and games. It's results over here. It's people getting results. It's people shifting their mindset. It's people making money over here. It's people moving to the next level over here. It's more than just me saying it. You see, I've been showing numbers since way back from when I was in corporate America. I can show you world-class sales teams. I can show you number one sales teams. I can show you projects that were made profitable. I can show you that. It's not a cap. It's the real thing. So when it's all said and done, then guess what that means? That means you have room to be the best you. Because it ain't no more me's. And it ain't no more you's. It ain't no more me's. And it ain't no more you's. So when I step out every day, do you know who I am? I'm my best me. I'm the best me. I'm the best me. Somebody type in the best me. Because nobody else can do what you do, how you do it. Everybody's different. I'm my best me. I'm the best me. Yeah, you got to do you. You got to believe in yourself. And here's the thing, guys. It's not a bad thing to say I'm great. I'm wonderful. I'm intelligent. You can't beat me being me, Cassandra. You better say that, girl. Hello? I'm the best me. And the best at being me. I'm the best me that God created me to be. And as close as I can get to who he created me to be, the more I can push. So when y'all see stuff start coming out this lab over here at the speed of light, don't be afraid. I told you it was coming. Now, some of y'all are going to go with me. Hey, Tracy. Because I said I got the Money Lab starting next week. I got Scope School starting this week. Some of y'all are going to go with me. Some of y'all are going to say, let me in, coach. I can play. I don't want you to leave me. I'm going to go sign up. I'm going to spend $49 a week for Scope School. I'm going to spend $59 a week for the Money Lab. Or I'm going to spend $99 a week for both of them. But what you won't do, coach, is you won't leave me behind. What you won't do, coach, is keep getting in front of 10,000 people and not showing me how you did it. What you won't do, coach, is keep leaving me behind, me trying to figure it out myself. I had almost 10,000 people on Periscope and Facebook Live total last night live. And another 100 and some change in the Zoom classroom. Oh, you don't want to know how? How many of you want to know how? Say me. How many of you want to know how? Van. Van, let me tell you something. Every time I talk to y'all, I say, look, y'all, not trying to be mean or rude. I'm in push mode. I'm pushing. I'm pushing. I'm pushing myself. Every day when I show up, I'm showing up to show out. So you can either go out there and try to figure it out, or you can sign up. Scope School starts Thursday. Have you signed up? What? Say it, Daya. Daya say, whatever you're doing this season, coach, don't do it without me. How many of you, hey, Entrepreneur Adam, how many of you are telling the Lord that? How many of you are telling the Lord that whatever you're doing this season, Lord, don't do it without me, but you're not opening up the door. You're not opening up the door for him to work. You're not positioning yourself. Hey, Isha, you're not positioning yourself for miracle signs and wonders. You're not doing something different so that you can get outside your normal. You're not moving beyond fear. How many of you have never pressed the star broadcast button? Say me. You've never gone live on Facebook. You've never gone live on Periscope. Most certainly ain't went live on both of them. Say me. Just say me. If you've never gone live. Now, how many of you don't go live at least once a week? Say me. If you don't go live, hey, Virtuous Addie, at least once a week, say me. Say me. And if you don't go live on both of them, say me. Sound like some people need to sign up for Scope School. Sound like some people need to sign up for Scope School. I'll tell you one thing certain and two things sure. I will know who's for real about their next level on Thursday. bit.ly/mymoneyscope. Entrepreneur Adam said, I do 3 times a day. I'm a hustler. Say it there. It's time to push. I love to hear you say that. But see, here's the thing. When you know better, you do better. If you see the people who are pushing and hustling, YouTube kind of don't count. Because everybody looks at YouTube for old videos, and Periscope and Facebook Live is more live stream. When you know better, you do better. So now that you know, what is stopping you from taking $49 and going out right now? Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till the next day. Don't wait till 2 days later. Don't talk to your husband about it. You ain't talked to him about when you bought them shoes at the mall. Don't do any of that foolishness you normally do. Go to My Money Scope, bit.ly/mymoneyscope. No, matter of fact, I got one better than that. Go look at my numbers from last night. Go look at my numbers from last night. And if you want to see them, go to my Facebook page because I posted them. And then ask yourself, in all seriousness, can you afford not to be in front of that many people? Go look at the numbers from last night. See, men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. I'm going to be honest with you. The numbers blew me away. They did. The numbers blew me away. How many of you feel like God has told you to prepare yourself for an international platform? Say me. How many of you feel like God has said, I want you to be in front of hundreds or thousands or even millions of people? Say me. How many of you feel as if the message that God has put inside of you, the gift, the talents that God has put inside of you are fit to help people all over the world? That's my baby girl, Naya. Hey, baby. That's my brand manager and digital strategist daughter, Naya. Hey, beautiful. If your answer was me, and Naya, don't you go get your mama talking about Danielle on Periscope with makeup on. If I see Portia log into Facebook Live, I know you over there running your mouth. I know, because I know when you over there talking. If you said that God is preparing you for the next level, if you said that God wants you to minister to the masses, if you said God wants you in front of hundreds and thousands of people, how can you miss an opportunity to answer that call? I just want somebody to answer, one person. Tell me what would stop you from signing up. Because this week, baby, I took away all the excuses. I took away the excuse I can't afford it. Are you sure you're going to go to heaven? Yeah, I'm going. The Lord ain't going to leave me. I took away all the excuses of the people that said I can't afford it. I showed you how to go get $500 a week, much less 50. So tell me, anybody, what would be your excuse? And if you can't come up, hey, Kanina, hey, my West Coast sis, if you can't come up with a good reason, you need to go to bit.ly/mymoneyscope and sign up. The world is waiting to hear from you. Push or get played. Buy or sell. Consume or produce. Be the victor or be the victim. Rise or fall. Eat or be eaten. Be positive or be negative. But whatever you do, you're going to do something. Because what you can't do is just sit in flux. It doesn't work like that. You're either advancing or retreating. You're either going to push or get played. You're going to get played by this world that's telling you you can't generate revenue and you have to go to a job, and stop getting played by that nonsense. The truth of the matter is, when you run out of excuses, when you stop telling yourself excuses, go look it up. Flux is a condition where you're neither here nor there. But you're free to look it up. Baby, you better ask somebody. I'm a wordsmith. Do not let the ghetto colloquialisms fool you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, thank you, Rochelle. You looked it up already? Oh, baby, I stay on them words. Let me tell y'all something funny. Hey, Regal T, thank you. Let me tell you guys something amazingly funny. I don't look like I have that many words in my vocabulary. You wouldn't think I have that many words in my vocabulary, but I do. It's whenever you sign up, Bougie Bracelets. So if you sign up on a Tuesday, it's going to be once a week. But when we were growing up, my grandmother had 3 things in her house to read. And I'm a voracious reader. Thank you, Stock Finesse. She had Encyclopedia Britannica. She had the African American Encyclopedia. And she had Reader's Digest. And if you know anything about Reader's Digest has a section in there called It Pays to Enrich Your Word Power. And every single week, I would read It Pays to Enrich Your Word Power. So when I first started at Chase, it's 10 weeks. When I first started at Chase, I was in the technology department. And I was one of 2 women and one of 2 African Americans. That lets you know how rare both women and African Americans were in technology. This was going on 19 years ago. Maybe 18. My PayPal account is 18 years old. My Hotmail account is 18 years old. My eBay account is 18 years old. A lot of the things that a lot of people are just signing up for, I had that stuff a long time ago. So we had a contest to see who could leave work early. So they said, we're going to go to readersdigest.com and we're going to play a game, and whoever wins the vocabulary game can leave early. I said, that's not fair. Why y'all want to play a vocabulary game? Y'all just trying to win. Y'all just trying to get over me. Oh, and the more I argued about it, baby, the more they was adamant that we was going to play that vocabulary game. Baby, they went out there to readersdigest.com. It pays to enrich your word. I beat them boys so bad with them words. I beat them boys. I beat them boys so bad with the words. They were so mad. And these weren't no dumb boys, because they was in technology long before me. Oh, they was the bookworms and the geeks. I beat the brakes off them with words. But they was throwing words at me. I was throwing 4 back. Got my pocketbook and said, y'all boys have a good night. Y'all boys have a good night. I beat the brakes off them. Do not judge a book by its cover ever. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. And you know the beautiful thing about being ordinary, and especially me, people don't see me coming. People see, oh, she fat, she friendly. People don't see the drive. People don't see the determination. People don't see the push. People don't see the fact that I refuse to not win. People don't see it. People don't see it. And guess what? I love it. I love it. So God gives you what you need to move forward. People don't see it. I feel sorry for pretty women. Folks be watching pretty women sit over there. Yeah, don't underestimate your own greatness. Don't underestimate your own greatness. You know, I don't know if it's people don't want to see people succeed, but I think more than anything, people don't want themselves to succeed. Thank you, Fearless Coach. I think, you know, before we say people don't want me to succeed, I think that if we just get out of our own way, thank you, Terrell. I think if we just get out of our own way, we'll be able to move light years. And that's what I do. I help people get out of their own way. Whatever you scared of, you're going to be more afraid of me. My clients will tell you, whatever you're afraid of, I don't care if it's success, I don't care if it's, you're going to be more afraid of me than you are anything. And that's a good thing. You got to have somebody that's willing to fight you for your destiny. I will fight you for your destiny. I will fight you for your next level. And it's not that I'm fighting you. I'm fighting that inner me, not the enemy, but the inner me that's telling you that you can't be successful. The inner me that's telling you that the next level is not waiting for you. The inner me that scares you. You're going to be more afraid of me than you are of her. You better, sis. You better think of yourself on fleek all the time, because people can't think of you more than you think of yourself. If you don't think highly of yourself, people can't think highly of you. Sandrine, I like that comment. She said, hey, Coach, you look prettier than usual. She didn't say you look pretty, because that's to infer that the rest of the time I be looking hit. Sandrine said, Coach, you look prettier than usual. To which I said, thank you, Sandrine. I appreciate that. Girl, I know I be on here some days looking hit. I don't care. I don't know why y'all scared to hit that Star broadcast button on Periscope. It ain't like you got to be dressed up every day. Baby, sometimes I be on here looking like Pookie and Ray Ray. And it's not embarrassed and not afraid. Because if you came on here to see me looking cute, you came for the wrong reason, baby. You better come get blessed by these words. Y'all don't see that beauty. Y'all see them words coming out of my mouth and they sound like progress and success, and they sound like money. Oh, you so sweet, honey P. They sound like money and they sound like next level, and that's what that is. So, but let me tell y'all, can I help y'all real quick? That's even deliberate. That's even deliberate, because I don't want you to feel like you got to have on $1 million worth of makeup to come on here. I don't want you to feel like you got to have on $1 million worth of jewelry to go serve the world. I don't want you to feel like you got to be anything other than how you woke up to go do what God called you to do. I don't want you to be put off and feel like, well, I can't go live today because I didn't have my makeup on. I come on here to be a representation that you ain't got to be perfect to go where God sends you. I'm going to repeat that. You don't have to be perfect to go where God sends you. All you have to be in order to go where God sends you is who God made you to be. You don't have to be made up. You don't have to have on $1 million worth of wigs. I'm just helping you. Exactly, Keith. Never see me coming, a sleeper. So stop thinking that you have to be, DeAndre, you spoke a word. You just gotta be willing. You just gotta come with good intentions. You just gotta love folks. And that's true, Rochelle. I think I'm about to turn a corner in this next year that it's going to be amazing. I'm about to turn a corner in it. But here's the funny part. I always do. I always do. Every year I turn an unprecedented corner. And I know that I said you ain't got to wake up feeling like you got to do the most to go where God sends you. You just got to be yourself and be willing. And know that you're good enough because he sent you. And know that you're equipped because he sent you. And know that, y'all ain't going to make me cry this makeup off. And know that because you're covered in his grace, you're going to look different to people. Some days I be on here looking like I got hit by a bus. But I look good to y'all. And it's not me that looks good. It's his grace. Go ahead, Bougie Braces. Welcome to the family, baby. Some days when you see me, you don't even see me. You see the covering. And when you show up on his behalf, that's how people's eyesight will be adjusted. They won't even see you. They see the light that God surrounded you in, and they see the willingness to help, and they see his grace and his glory. Y'all don't see me sometimes. Y'all don't even know what I'm looking at. If y'all show up at this house, y'all probably be scared. It's the wonder Olivia don't run out of here. But, even if you see my heart, that's his heart. He gave me that love for people. He did. He gave me that love of people. I didn't get that on my own. Woof. Truth be told, people do so much crazy stuff. If it was up to me, I probably wouldn't even fool with people. But he gave me that love. He gave me that love. Shannon, you don't see me. You just saw your twin sister till your hair started growing back and you left me behind. But that's all. That's it. So don't forget that you're beautiful because he said so. See, a lot of times we want to look at ourselves and judge ourselves on a earthly standard. See, but I'll never look good on an earthly standard. We got to know that there's more standards to, thank you, Anna Morgan. There's more standards than just an earthly standard. Girl, Naquana, I can't do nothing but, let's talk about being real. I can't do nothing but be real because anything else wears you out. Anything else, trying to be anything else, trying to do anything else, you got to stop judging yourself, sis. Ain't none of us perfect. We just try. Hey, Grace, Glory, Sweet. Ain't none of us perfect. We just try. We just do our best. But baby, I tried the other stuff, that part, and it was tiring. Oh, you guys are welcome. Guys, if you didn't watch the video from last night on 30 plus ways to make money, Gwendolyn, you just say that because we go way back. Trying to be anything, Dr. Phoenix. So here's the thing. Y'all remember when we used to do our hair, and I say we. I don't do my hair no more. But when we used to do our hair for so long, our arms would hurt. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? We would do our hair for so long that our arms would hurt. Not me no more. But you remember that. That's how it is when you fake. When you hold that mask up in front of your face for so long, at some point you get tired of holding that mask over your face and covering up who God meant you to be. And so your arms, they get tired and you want to put the mask down, but you can't put the mask down because you don't know who you've allowed to see behind the mask and what mask you've put on. Then you start getting confused as to what mask do I put on at work and which one do I have on with my man and if you just be yourself. If you just be proud of who God made you to be, you just put the mask down. Anybody that requires you to wear a mask to be around them, they're not your friend anyway. If you just put the mask down, you are right on point, Styles. Thank you, love. I swear you'll have some energy for some other stuff, including finding your purpose and building your greatness. Yeah. Hey, Roberta. Hey, love. Confused with your own confusion. Put the mask down, y'all. Just be yourself. And if it ain't good enough for your man, that's not the right man. If it's not good enough for your friends, it's not the right friends. Not good enough for your job, not the right job. But I can't be nobody but me. Everything else just wears me out, makes me tired. But I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I love you. Remember, we're going to push or get pushed. We're going to buy or we're going to sell. We're going to consume or we're going to produce. We're going to be victors or we're going to be victims. We're going to win or we're going to lose. We're going to rise or we're going to fall. We're going to eat or we're going to be eaten. We're going to be positive or we're going to be negative. But we have to choose. We have to choose. And if you don't make any other choice, if you just choose to use the gifts that God gave you and be the person that God made you to be, that's the right choice. Doesn't have to be brain surgery. Doesn't have to be confusing. Choose to use the gifts that God gave you. Choose to be the person that God made you to be. Choose to get help if you need it. And stop struggling by yourself. but it doesn't have to be confusing. It doesn't. All right? All right. Love you guys. See you guys later. I'll be back. I get to block you on my way out the door. Bye.